Well, guys, welcome to welcome to Sweden. Now, we have only crossed over the border about 200 metres or something. We're just outside Abisko National Park. Just stayed in this area last night, and we were just commenting that we've noticed over the last week or so, because of the weather, we haven't really been out doing a lot of hiking in various bits and pieces. But also now that we're into Sweden and heading further into Finland, we're obviously going to be losing a lot of those epic hikes up crazy mountains and narrow ridge lines, which I guess is a good thing for you sometimes.
I don't know, I think it's been good for my mental health actually. I've definitely noticed the last couple of weeks I've been getting a bit more anxious. And I think that's because we've not been doing stuff really. Yeah. Just been sitting around a lot.
So even though we're not going to have the epicness of the big mountains, which you know we love, we still need to get out there and move every single day. And so where we were, there looks to be maybe war graves, I'm not quite sure. But we're going to head along this lake. And of course, Sweden and Finland, most known for their rivers and lochs and forests, and we're surrounded by trees and water.
And mozzies.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of mozzies.
Had our first few mozzies, but hopefully as we head into sort of later in September, we won't have, although I do see a big massive.
Yeah.
Let's go, onward. So guys, believe it or not, I'm actually standing in a chapel, albeit one without a roof or without any walls. Here's the pulpit. Wow. And obviously the chapel goers park themselves down there. You know what? I might have been a bit more interested in the whole church thing if they had churches like this amongst nature. That's fabulous.
That is really cool, really cool.
Amongst nature, in the wilds. In the colder months, it probably keeps the sermon's pretty short. Right, onward.
There was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light started...
Well, we may have left Norway behind, but we haven't left our ability to take random routes to places. I'm not sure this is the official path up, but...
I must admit, it's quite a nice view though.
Really beautiful.
No idea where we're going, by the way.
None. Zero. So apparently, what we were there, the little chapel, there was also a supply depot and I think a hospital.
Command post.
We may have left Norway, but we haven't left the girl behind who likes to correct me. Anyway, apparently it's the remains of an old naval village.
With a chapel, command post and hospital.
Oh, I actually got that right, a naval village, yeah?
Oh, I don't know about that bit.
We let go of disguise.
So, I guess one of the benefits of clambering through the wilds, we just stumbled across a moose, pretty literally.
I think we literally spooked it because I heard the branches cracking and then something sort of running off. I thought it was a horse and I was like, that's no horse.
It's a moose.
Hopefully it's more scared of us than we are of it.
At least it's not a bear.
They have bears in Sweden, but I think they're further south, hopefully.
I hope birds are good at reading maps, staying south. Okay, so now I've got a bit of a better vantage point. I'm not going to be able to show any footage because we're looking directly into the sun. Looks to be a couple at least. Just hope it's not a mother and her calf, which I think it might be. So give those guys a wide berth. Although the other benefit of coming up to this viewpoint is I now do see the crosses in the graveyard, so we are at least heading in the right direction. The worrying thing is the moose are too.
There's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh.
Yay, we finally found a path.
Well, that was a bit interesting.
Yeah. We clearly
Came the wrong way. And Sweden's trying to kill us with its slippery paths. There's actually a path and bridge there, so I think we just got off track.
That's saying something.
Just a little.
Yeah. Nice one, Sweden, with your moose views on day one. So guys, I'm not sure you can make that out, got the wide angle on, but that's our friend the moose.
And the calf is there. Further along it is a mother and calf. Oh, look. So I've just discovered something. I'd been going along with Nigel's Navy thing, and I was thinking, Navy? It's by a lake. We're not near a sea. We're in the mountains. Why is there a Navy command post? Navy. He obviously needs to go back to school for English lessons. They were navvies building the railway line.
That's what I said. It's just my Irish dulcet tones. Navy,
We
tomato,
bring you
tomato.
all the wrong facts.
Let's,
Hence it's not a war cemetery.
let's hope that you carried on watching and didn't just kind of down tools at the Navy part and go, let's go see that Navy place.
And most people died either in accidents or typhus. So there you go.
Was that big poo there when we came walking up? I think a moose has crept up behind us and had a poo.
I wouldn't trust anything Nigel says anymore. And this is why I have to correct him now and again, because otherwise our channel would just be full of complete lies.
Aren't most channels?
That's very true.
And by the way, the gate has completely foxed me. See whether Nicola can work it out. Oh, you pull. I'm not having a good morning. So we've brought ourselves up, and this is actually the Arctic line that runs from Narvik in Norway, which is where we were a couple of days ago.
Yesterday?
All the way through, indeed.
Yeah.
All the way through to Kiruna, which is where we'll probably be in a couple of days' time once we exit Abisko National Park.
Apparently it's a really, really beautiful journey.
Yeah, really, it'd be lovely to see in the winter time actually.
I think it's only something like 43 kilometres long or something. And 5 stops, I think I read at some point. I did actually read about this, amazingly.
I should probably correct you there, but
I think I'm right. Lovely views though up here.
beautiful views. Right, well we shall start moseying back down towards the van.
I thought this was the par.
See, I'm not mentioning that, but given the fact that Nicola was convinced this was the way, I was like, you know what, let's come up here
So
anyway.
he's made me walk up a hill for punishment. But actually it's really nice views.
Yeah, get an extra slice of toast when we go down.
Yeah, I should have had my toast before we left. I'm hungry.
Always hungry, always hungry. Right, well we shall see you probably later on today. And look, the sun's come out.
Oh, look at the colours.
It's beautiful, yeah. As a photographer, one of the things that really does excite me about being in Sweden and Finland is falling over. Jeepers is the autumn colours. I'm going to put you away before fall and get eaten by a moose. Oh, he's off.
Something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy we go.
So guys, welcome into Abisko National Park, and it just looks incredible. Now autumn colours are just on the brink. I think we're a little bit early for that. But one of the sort of features of this area that made it quite famous was the Abisko Canyon, and that's what we're going to go and explore now. So, wow, that's one heck of a water slide.
Hand in hand.
I wish we'd gone scavenging in the forest.
What?
You know, like for berries and things.
You
Oh,
mean
hang on, that's foraging, not scavenging.
scavenging?
Although, to be honest, I'm so hungry all the time, maybe I could scavenge.
All she's talked about today is food.
I must be just getting ready for my winter hibernation because I'm so hungry.
The problem is she eats up, ready for her hibernation, and then doesn't hibernate.
Do you know what I think? I think I know what the problem is. The food we're eating is too healthy and it's just not filling me up.
Need some Swedish meatballs.
IKEA!
Oh, means going into IKEA and never probably coming out again.
Yeah, it's really easy to get lost in there.
A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy
I've been working this morning and Nigel's been off doing some photography, and as the sun's come out I thought before we leave Abisko I'd do another one of the little trails in the area, and I've chosen to go to Nicola Lake, I think it's called. So I'll show you a little bit en route, and then hopefully I'll get to the lake and I can show you what that's like once we get there. Anyway, this is what you see along the way so far. I'm pretty much on my own on this route. Slightly worryingly, everybody that has passed me is going the other way. Not quite sure what that means. It's actually really warm, and with my normal lack of sense, I thought, a couple of hours, I won't need any water. Yeah, big mistake. I can also hear lots of helicopters and sirens in the distance, the way I'm going. Nigel, where are you?
And the life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay.
Looks like on this bit of the trail the autumn colours are actually starting to come in. It's really, really pretty. I better show Nigel this in case he needs to get down here in the morning and do a bit of photography. I'm literally out here all alone. Look. Not a person or a moose in sight. I think it's too far for you to see at the moment, but just over here, it's the lake. I thought I'd missed it and it was actually the river back there, but it looks like I'm heading in the right direction.
And you let the bridges burn, so come to the water.
So apparently some of what I'm walking back through is permafrost. Now I've got no idea which bits are, which bits aren't, but I thought I'd show you this because it is really, really beautiful. So I made it around that loop in about an hour and a half. I reckon it's around 3.5 miles. But I would say it's really worth doing, and give it a bit more time. I feel like I didn't give it anywhere near enough justice because it was really beautiful. And if you don't want to do any climbing, perfect for you. Anyway, I'm just walking to the Sami village. Now they don't live there, it's just a reproduction. But I came here yesterday evening and it was really interesting. So I thought I'd bring you back to take a look.
I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight.
Well, that's it from me. Sorry, it's probably really, really dull. I hate doing this sort of thing. But it's nice to get out and about and just do something. I was going to say on my own, not that I don't want to be with Nigel, but you know, when you're 24/7 with somebody in a little can, it's nice to have a bit of a break. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Get down on your knees.